sudden coronavirus epidemic has been sweeping the world since early 2020. A battle to save human lives and to fight the virus in every country is being waged. This is an extraordinary test of humankind's spirit of solidarity. China and United Arab Emirates, from all levels of the government to the civil society, have been supporting each other in times of crisis, impressed each one of us. On January 26th, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, expressed his strong support for China immediately when the outbreak began in the country. On February 3rd, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of United Arab Emirates made a statement stressing that the United Arab Emirates was willing to do all it could to assist China in containing the epidemic. On February 25th, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, spoke on the phone with President Xi Jinping, noting that the Emirati people were determined to stand with the Chinese people to conquer the tough time. Meanwhile, the United Arab Emirates government and the non-governmental medical aid supplies arrived in China. The overseas Chinese in the United Arab Emirates also acted swiftly and flew in shipments of locally purchased medical goods to Wuhan. During the shutdown of all flights in the United Arab Emirates due to the impact of the epidemic, the United Arab Emirates promptly reacted to the request of China to take back Chinese citizens who were temporarily stranded in the United Arab Emirates, and granted approval and facilitated the smooth evacuation of 5 temporary special flights from the United Arab Emirates to China. China's 5-star red flag and the words "Wuhan stay strong" and "China will win" were lit up 3 times in the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, and other landmarks in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. After the first case of a confirmed Chinese patient in the United Arab Emirates, Dubai medical institutions offered quality medical services, and the Consulate General of the People's Republic of China in Dubai cooperated fully with the United Arab Emirates, immediately supplying related flight and personnel information, tracing all close contacts, and taking quarantine measures to contain the virus. As the epidemic began to spread in the United Arab Emirates, the Consulate General of the People's Republic of China in Dubai took the lead in establishing a joint epidemic prevention and control mechanism for the consular district. All the Chinese nationals in the consular area stay united and joined hands together to fight the epidemic. More than 200,000 Chinese in the United Arab Emirates have implemented strict network prevention and control. From January to the present, only about 80 confirmed cases of Chinese patients have been confirmed, except for 6 newly diagnosed mild cases and asymptomatic infection cases. Other infected people have been cured completely. Our work made important contributions to Dubai's epidemic prevention work. The Chinese people are grateful for others' kindness and have provided much-needed material assistance and technical support, and valuable experience in the fight against epidemics in the United Arab Emirates at a time when the situation was severe here. The Chinese in Dubai took the initiative to donate supplies to the Ministry of Health, Dubai Police, and other departments, and carried out activities like distributing Ramadan meals and providing volunteer services to people in need in the blockaded areas. In March, it took China and the United Arab Emirates only 14 days to complete the Huoyan Novel Coronavirus Testing Laboratory in Abu Dhabi, with a daily testing capacity of tens of thousands of people, thereby providing a strong guarantee for the United Arab Emirates' scientific and professional fight against the epidemic. In June, China Biocontrol Inactivated Vaccine Phase 3 International Clinical Trial was launched in the United Arab Emirates, which progressed smoothly, providing a new impetus to the fight against epidemic in United Arab Emirates and bringing the cooperation between China and the United Arab Emirates in the fight against epidemic to a new level. Moreover, the two sides worked together to overcome the epidemic, and within a short period of half a year, the first overseas Chinese School Dubai, was officially launched, together creating the Chinese Miracle and Dubai Miracle. In the interview with Al Bayan newspaper and Al Arabiya TV, Consul General of the People's Republic of China in Dubai, His Excellency Li Shuhong, praised highly many a time the cooperation between China and the United Arab Emirates in the fight against the epidemic.
قال سمو ولي العهد الإماراتي في تصريح له إن الشعب الإماراتي يقف إلى جانب الشعب الصيني، وإن الحكومة الإماراتية ستدعم الصين بكل السبل الممكنة. أما في دبي، حيث إنني القنصل العام في دبي وعلى اطلاع بما يجري في دبي، فقد تمت إضاءة برج خليفة بعبارة ادعموا ووهان.
In the fight against epidemics, China and the United Arab Emirates are not only supporting each other, but are also extending a helping hand to other countries, which has set a good example of international solidarity in the fight against the epidemic and contributed positively to the building of the global community of health for all humankind. We are confident that with our joint efforts, the Chinese and United Arab Emirates people will surely achieve the ultimate victory in fighting against the epidemic.